Hi, my name is Nathan Chase again, here with Pray Tell Live at MPM. And I have Ann Garrido with me, who just gave our keynote a few minutes ago, it seems like. Just thought we would do a quick interview with her, see how she thought her keynote went, and share her with you. How are you today, Ann?
Great, Nathan. Thank you.
Good, good. And how are you enjoying MPM?
Fantastic. I love being back in the city of St. Louis, and the weather has been perfect for us. So
Good.
We've received great hospitality.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Since you just gave your keynote, can you maybe give us a summary of what it's about for those of our readers that can't watch the full thing?
Okay. Well, they asked me to speak a little bit about conversion because that's really a topic within the church that we think we know what that word means. And we oftentimes think about it as something that happens once in our life, kind of like a flash of light that might go off, or St. Paul's moment of when he falls off of the horse. But more thinking in terms of lifelong conversion. So how once we're baptized, it's not just that we pass through the waters, but that our entire life we're swimming in those waters and we're learning how to tread in those waters, and that our entire life is an embracing of the Paschal mystery, not just a one-time event, but that everything we do on a daily basis can be wrapped in that too.
Mm-hmm. And then hopefully connected back to the liturgy, where we experience in a unique way God's presence with us in the world.
I'm very partial to, I think it's Michael Himes, says what's true always and everywhere has to be celebrated sometime somewhere. And I think of liturgy as that moment of celebration in what we're living our baptism all of the time, but we need moments, liturgical moments that help us to recall it and to celebrate it and bring us to the table and live communion with each other.
Yeah, and conversion, I think, is definitely in the minds of most Catholics today, with Pope Francis, in his papacy, calling us to a new way of life, a new sort of simpler, humbler way of life, and calling us to reach out to those around us. How do you see his papacy as sort of creating conversion in the life of the everyday Catholic, and what sort of can we learn from him?
I think for myself, he's helping me right now to refocus my energies and just turning my eyes to be attentive to some things that I think for a long time I've forgotten to look at. And for me right now, I feel like he's leading me to ask more and more the question about who are the poor and whether or not you are giving enough attention to them in your life. I'm finding that for myself challenging at this point in time, and helping my spiritual life to grow.
Good. And so I assume you're quite hopeful about the direction of the church today?
I am, in ways that I never thought that I would be, but I'm finding a lot of new life there now.
Good. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this quick interview. I know that you have to, get going and enjoy the rest of the conference.
There's so much good stuff to enjoy.
Oh, there is. They can see a little bit behind us, but there are just tons of booths here. So
yes, and very amazing. Crowded during the breaks.
It is.
Great energy in the space.
It is.
So thanks for inviting me to stop by.
And thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Nathan.
Yeah.